You could have, like, one bitch here and another bitch here. Or DP.
Hey, I'm Allison.
And I'm Rory.
This is The Probe!
Woo! Well, The Probe is a show where we play adult video games so that you don't have to. Although, wouldn't you want to?
This is so you can find out if you want to play them. Today's game is called Dungeon of Corruption, Trials of the Female Knights.
Sounds very RPG-like.
Well, I picked it for that reason. I picked it because it's got some kind of RPG-type gameplay and also tentacles.
Oh, yes, of course. I don't think we've even done one with tentacles in it yet.
No, we haven't.
Which is insane.
Considering it's in our logo. Our logo has tentacles on it.
Bring on the tentacles.
Well, here we go. I hope we see some today.
We'd better. I'll be so mad if we don't see any tentacles.
So, from what I gather, we are the bad guys that are trying to stop the apostles in the dungeon with traps.
Oh, it's a work of fiction. Oh.
This is the first game we've had that has that disclaimer on it. Why does this one need a disclaimer?
One has huge knockers, and one has, well, we should take the one with huge knockers.
That's the Apostle of Darkness. Do we need the tutorial? This is the tutorial. In this stage, the fundamentals of the game will be explained. I'm not going to remember this stuff.
Paying attention to all these rules.
Me too. We're just going to...
Time to move. Dungeon of Trials.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh God, should I even be doing this? I'm not very good.
Dude, I'm not either. The reviews are in for Dungeon of Corruption. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised with it.
Yeah, no, it was a really fun and addictive game, so...
Definitely different than anything else we've ever done.
Yeah, it was certainly different.
So let's talk about kind of the synopsis of what the game was about.
Yeah, well, this game really wasn't about much, was it?
Yeah, there wasn't really much of a story. So there's like two gods, and they're fighting with each other. They each have like a priestess acolyte. The priestess is going through the dungeon trying to get some kind of like magical treasure. And I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know what the treasure's for. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. You, as the opposing god, is trying to stop the priestess from getting to the treasure with an array of traps, which incidentally all have to do with monsters having sex with her. She'll slide all the way through these. Okay, so she...
Don't touch me!
So that was what the game was about.
That was pretty much it. It had a cool puzzle-like gameplay, but let's wait until we get to our review bits to talk about the details.
Our rating system this episode is going to be slippery slime!
Slippery slimes, because that's pretty much the only trap we used in the entire game. Like, we didn't even use, like, the wash basin or whatever
No, it was like a bathtub or thing or something.
Something that made her, like, get confused.
Her, yeah.
And so she went in a random direction, and we already had...
It was already bad enough as it was. We did not need her going anywhere else.
We don't need help her going in her own way.
And we didn't need her any cleaner either.
So let's start with the gameplay of Dungeon of Corruption. Rory, what did you think of the gameplay?
Well, for the gameplay, I gave it 4 slippery slimes out of 5 because it was really fun. It was addictive. It was just really, like, if you like that type of a game, like a puzzle game or whatever, it's perfect because we were glued to the screen and could have played it for hours and hours.
Monster. I'm gonna put a monster at the end here.
Yeah.
Slime. 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 Alright, come on. No!
Oh! You gotta put a slime there. Just put a slime there, and she'll eventually hit that, and she'll keep going.
Okay, see, we're gonna be pros in no time.
Yeah. Oh, my butthole! Stop! Let me go! This is disgusting!
Yeah, we definitely could have, which is why I gave it a 5 slippery slimes out of 5, because I loved it, and I thought it was really fun, and I was so into it, and if we weren't on a time limit of how long we're allowed to review things, I would have just stayed here and played it all day. We didn't really pay attention to the instructions at the beginning.
I know, that kind of screwed us in the game.
Because they were, like, presented in a boring way. Like, it was just like walls of text, like, here's wall of text on how to play the game. And it was like 20 pages or something. And so we spent a lot of time fumbling around trying to learn it.
Yeah, we really...
That was our fault.
Learned by doing.
Yes.
So...
Exactly. By the end, Rory was a total pro.
Okay, so for the story, how many slippery slimes did you give the story, Allison?
I gave it 2 out of 5 slippery slimes. Clearly, it's not a story game. It wasn't made to be. They put in, like, the basic story to, like, get you in the mood to lay traps, and I guess that's really all you need.
It's definitely more of a gameplay-based game than a story-based game.
For sure.
There were really only, I guess, the 2 characters to choose from.
The 2 acolytes.
And they gave you a little bit of option there in terms of, like, the cutesy or the slutty sexy one.
Yeah.
But it really, they, as far as I'm aware, had no personality.
Nope.
So there really wasn't much there.
Do they really need personality?
I like my horse to have a little personality.
You didn't say what you gave it.
Oh, I only gave it 1.
So, for the graphics of Dungeons of Corruption, what do you think of them?
I mean, I gave it 3 slippery slimes, because, I mean, the cutscenes were well drawn, but the graphics for the game were pretty basic.
Huh? I'm about to get raped! Ah! Yeah!
But she's not dead yet.
Oh, damn it. Oh, boom! Sand vagina, look at that!
For the graphics, I gave it 4 slippery slimes because
4 is pretty good.
Yeah, 4 is pretty good. The reason why is because the gallery at the end that you could see for all the cutscenes showed that there were a lot of variations of sexy scenes you could unlock. There's nothing worse than playing one of these games and seeing the same scene over and over, and at least I had something new to look forward to. You know what I mean?
Alright, so our favorite category.
The sexiness.
What did you give it, Allison?
I gave it 3 out of 5 slippery slimes. Yes, okay, so the reason is because you, as this beautiful, innocent, pure acolyte, you can get happened upon by a huge variety of monsters.
Tentacles!
Oh, yes! I missed it!
Red Roper nipple teasing?
Red Roper
Can
nipple
now be
teasing.
summoned.
Other than what, so they had like the tentacle monster, they had like the orcs, they had like treasure chest tongue, skeletons, which we never got to see. And a bunch of others I think we never got to see. The variety of things that can take advantage of you was pretty great, and does make it exciting to like unlock the new ones. It's just that, you know, like sometimes I just want regular like human on human.
Yeah. I hear
Maybe
ya.
at the end I can sleep with the opposing god. That would be cool.
Be fun. Well, I gave it 4 slippery slimes because I didn't like that there wasn't a huge variety in the women you got to choose.
Just 2.
It would have been cool to see more, but at least they did have a variety of the scenes you could see.
They did.
And I loved the penis nipples.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about the penis nipple. So we didn't actually get that in our gameplay. We saw that in the unlockable gallery afterwards. I don't even know where that came from.
I don't know.
What's
I
the
think they're just
explanation
supposed
behind
to be
it?
big and like poking out, not actual
so just
penises.
like engorged nipples.
I think, yeah.
No, they looked like
but you
straight
could
up
fuck
penises.
someone with those things. You could have like one bitch here and another bitch here, or DP. It's great.
So you get 4 out of 5 slimes for penis nipples.
Yes.
Final score for Dungeon of Corruption?
So my final score is 60%, and yours is
70%.
So
it's because of the whole story thing. Yeah, it probably took like a little bit of a hit there, but I would recommend this game to somebody.
If we gave it like the new Netflix rating of just thumbs up or thumbs down, it's thumbs up.
It's a thumbs up. Maybe that's what we should do.
Yeah.
From now on. Because, like, the gameplay is really fun, and then, bonus, you also get some penis nipples.
Right on. Yeah, if you like puzzle games and you like boobs, this game is for you.
Corrupt some acolytes, have a good time, and slippery slime on out of here. Till next time. He's already gone. Bye!
I'm slippery slimed out.